Are you struggling to move your generated files after building your project with Webpack? You're not alone. Many developers face this challenge, and today we're going to solve it together. I completely understand how frustrating it can be when your build process doesn't place your files where you need them. It can feel like a roadblock in your workflow, but don't worry, we will get through this. Here's the specific situation we're addressing. A user recently asked, how can I move my Bundle.js and CSS files into the static directory after running npm run build or npm run build dev? This is a common issue, and we're going to tackle it step by step. So what happens when you run those commands? Webpack generates your files in the root directory, but you want them in a specific folder. This is a common setup issue, and understanding how Webpack handles output paths is key to solving it. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll not only know how to move your files, but also how to configure Webpack for future projects. Trust me, you won't want to miss this. To move the generated files into the static directory, the user needs to adjust the Webpack configuration. First, they should locate the output section in the webpack.config.js file. Next, the user should ensure that the public path is set correctly. This tells Webpack where to serve the files from. In this case, it should be set to /static/. Now, the user needs to modify the HTML Webpack plugin configuration. This plugin generates the index.html file, and the user should ensure that the paths to the CSS and JavaScript files are correct. Finally, the user should run the build command again. This can be done by executing either npm run build or npm run build dev in the terminal. This will generate the files in the correct directory. After running the build command, the user should check the static directory. The manage2.bundle.js and manage2.css files should now be located there, ready for use. Fun fact, did you know that Webpack was originally created to solve the problem of managing dependencies in JavaScript applications? Now, it's a powerful tool for bundling assets. Now let's look at the answers provided by other users. An alternative approach suggests correcting the output path in your Webpack configuration. Change it to point to the static folder within the dis directory. Specifically, set the output path to dis/static. Additionally, update the public path back to the root. Here's a pro tip. Always double-check your output paths in Webpack. A small mistake can lead to big headaches down the line. Keeping your project organized is key. And there you have it. You've successfully configured Webpack to move your files into the static directory. Remember, a well-organized project is a happy project. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe for more tips and tricks.